The 3 times TSMC almost went bankrupt. How did it make a comeback? Think TSMC has always been smooth sailing since its founding? Wrong. This company has faced 3 near-death experiences, almost getting crushed by Samsung and wiped out of the market. But not only did it survive, it became the world's most dominant chip manufacturer. How did it pull this off? Today, we're diving into TSMC's 3 life-or-death crises. Crisis number 1, stuck in a tech bottleneck. Samsung nearly crushed TSMC late 2000s. The semiconductor industry moves at lightning speed. Every few years, there's a major breakthrough. This time, the challenge was the nano era. In 2009, the chip industry officially entered the 40nm era, but TSMC was stuck. Their yield rates were terrible, costs were skyrocketing, and customers were furious. The R&D team was debugging like crazy, engineers were on the verge of burnout. Even TSMC's execs were worried. Are we about to lose this battle? Just when TSMC was barely holding on, Samsung attacked. We've already mass-produced 32nm chips and stole TSMC's biggest customers. Apple and Qualcomm started shifting orders. Suddenly, everyone was betting against TSMC. Industry insiders were whispering, "This time, Samsung is going to wipe out TSMC. What now? Sit and wait for doom? Or go all in?" This is when Morris Chang made the call. We're not just going to break through 40nm, we're going to leap ahead and crush Samsung. So TSMC went all in on 28nm, pouring every last resource into the breakthrough. Engineers entered insane crunch mode. The result, TSMC actually pulled it off. In 2011, TSMC became the first in the world to mass-produce 28nm chips. Samsung, despite being ahead in tech, suffered from terrible yields. Customers came running back. TSMC won this battle by a hair and kept its crown. But it wasn't over yet. The next battle was even fiercer. This time, TSMC faced an all-out attack from 3 giants. Crisis number 2, 3 industry giants ganged up on TSMC. How did it survive? In 2014, the semiconductor industry entered a full-blown 3-way war. Global Foundries got massive funding from Middle Eastern investors and went all in on R&D to steal TSMC's clients. Samsung, still bitter from its last defeat, launched 14nm FinFET chips, ready for revenge. Intel decided to enter the foundry business, aiming to dominate the market with its own chip-making technology. TSMC was in crisis mode. More enemies, tougher competition, and the industry was bracing for TSMC's collapse. But Morris Chang had another ace up his sleeve. We're going to form an alliance. TSMC teamed up with ASML, investing in extreme ultraviolet EUV technology, locking in the future roadmap. They pulled in silicon suppliers, chip designers, and formed a tech alliance. Anyone who wasn't Samsung was now a friend. Together, they took on the enemy. Global Foundries burned through cash but couldn't keep up. They gave up on 7nm and dropped out of the race. Intel's foundry plans flopped before they even got off the ground. No threat to TSMC. TSMC doubled down on 7nm, overtook the competition, and emerged as the undisputed leader. Crisis number 2, TSMC's alliance strategy turned the tables. But while the previous battles were against industry rivals, the next crisis came from a full-blown global financial meltdown. Crisis number 3, the financial crisis hit. TSMC's orders plunged 35%. In 2008, Lehman Brothers collapsed, triggering a worldwide financial crisis. Companies everywhere slashed budgets. The entire semiconductor industry froze overnight. TSMC's orders dropped by 35%. Factories sat idle and internal discussions started. Do we need to lay off workers? Rumors spread. The semiconductor industry is doomed this time. At the time, TSMC's CEO Rick Tsai thought, let's cut jobs to save cash and see what happens. But Morris Chang wasn't having it. Layoffs? Absolutely not. He fired the CEO, took back control, and made a shocking decision. While others are cutting back, we're going to invest big. TSMC didn't just avoid layoffs, it doubled down, investing billions into EUV research and development. When the global economy bounced back, TSMC was already years ahead, ready to dominate advanced chip making. Samsung and Intel were still scrambling, while TSMC had 5nm tech good to go. Instead of collapsing, TSMC widened the gap and solidified its lead. TSMC stands at the top of the world. These 3 crises, each one could have killed TSMC. But instead of collapsing, it fought back and became stronger every time. Today, TSMC is the only company in the world that can mass-produce 3nm chips. But what's next? What new challenges will it face? Drop a comment. Do you think TSMC can keep its crown?